such an asshole.
Hello, children. AHoltConsulting.com. How you guys doing? We have a question, and I shouldn't get so angry about it because of the relative youth of the requester. And this happened to me when I was younger, and I think it happens to every American born post-boomer. And that is that your parents and teachers and professors and media have all failed you in terms of what to expect in the real world. I think the biggest lie, and we especially tell young women this, that all purpose, belonging, meaning, and happiness comes from your career. And your career is not supposed to be fun. Your job is not supposed to be fun. It certainly is not supposed to be the point and purpose of your life. And you guys grow up in this artificial environment called school. And by school, I mean kindergarten to college, so that when you're dumped out into the real world, and I'll grant school one thing, at least it's somewhat meritocratic. There's like grades you got to get, there's standardized testing, it's a controlled environment. So in that case, you do the work, you get better grades, you've earned your A, and that's success. When you get to the real world, that all goes away, because the real world, now you got to deal with idiots. And I don't know if you've noticed, people are getting dumber. And so you're misled to have this expectation in life that things are to be fair and they're to be just and people will have their act together. And it's like, nope, no. And then you're like, but it's not fair and I'm not happy. And it's like you're telling us, people who've been living in this real world environment for over, two decades plus. It's like, yeah, and it's not going to be. My job is boring and it's hard. That's why they pay you. And so I understand that for a quarter century, you've been lied to, and it's going to take some adaptation. But the short answer to these somewhat common thread questions is you were lied to. The real world sucks. That's why it's called a job. That's why you're paid. And no, the grass is not greener on the other side. And please, maybe consider joining the 1099 superior race. So we'll just use this as another example. And by the way, Joshua Fluke, for those of you who are younger, you want someone more your age and your generation, Joshua Fluke does an outstanding job taking down employers, corporate America, corporations, HR, bosses, management. And you're not wrong. Just so you know, you're not wrong. They are hypocritical. They are liars. They're scumbags. They're not. You are right in that regard. But it's not going to change. That's what it is. From Anonymous. Should I take my life in a totally different direction? I'm 24 years old, living in the Southwest. I have been working as a software developer and data analyst in an industry for about a year. I have $85,000 in salary, benefits, and no debt. I graduated last year with a bachelor's of information science and technology and a minor in computer science. So that's good. I work in a small team filled with difficult autistic personalities. Really? Computer programmers, IT guys are autistic? No kidding. They should do a show about that with a crazy guy called Leonard or Simon. What was the where they're all geniuses and they're all a bunch of nerds, and it was the most overrated show ever. Oh well, Myron, no, that's nothing. It escapes me now. Outside of work, I don't have any friends, no girlfriend, really no avenue to meet people. Moved back home because I was going crazy from the isolation. I used to have a few hobbies, but don't have any interest in them anymore. Chronically bored and depressed. Outside of my financial situation, my life sucks. I wonder who's responsible for that. Should I try to jump ship to another tech job transfer and see if my work life improves? This could be hard because I don't have a ton of experience yet or a pure computer science degree. This would probably be a pay cut. I'm overpaid now. Try to find a completely different career path. Stick it out where I am now to improve my life outside of work. Let them continue to overpay me. Have them pay for and grind out data analysis masters. Try to find some new hobbies. Buy a motorcycle. Make the most of where I am now. Ding, 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 ding. Do something I haven't thought of yet. Video, please. And I said, okay, couple questions. What percent of your time have you been working that has been during the lockdown? Okay. And here, outside of your control, And again, young people are like, you were graduated into the disease, into a recession. And then you think there's something wrong with your degree. I can't find a job. What's wrong? Should I go back to school? No, it's called a recession. It's not you. It's not your degree. Now actually would be the time to go travel around and have some fun. Or maybe just go work and shore up your finances a bit. Yeah, it's recessions. You've been shielded from them because mom and dad and the government just made sure you had enough food, clothing, and shelter. And your job was just to go there and regurgitate what the teacher told you. Yes, it's called a recession. No, you probably did just fine with your degree. Wait it out. Also, how severe has lockdown been in your town? Finally, what do you do to get outside and active, or at least participate with other humans? Technically, 100% of my time has been during lockdown, but we never really locked down here. My job was actually better when we could work from home if we wanted for like 6 months, no commute. I used to work at a outdoor place to get outside and be active and talk to my coworkers, but nowadays don't do anything besides the gym. Okay. You need a couple things. One, the grass is not greener on the other side. 2, watch all my videos about all jobs suck. You can search it, Aaron Clary, all jobs suck. 3, you're the one in charge of your happiness. I'm depressed and I don't go outside anymore. Well, maybe go outside. Here's an idea for you. I can't mention it. There's one of my favorite hikes on the north side of your town. It's an awesome hike. It's got a river coming out of the mountains, right? Go do that hike. Get out. Go do something. Why don't you go back and work part-time at that place you were working at before? Like, really, you expect people to come to you? Now, unless your town or your state is really locked down, which I don't think it is, and you could be outside, go out and do things. And yes, you got a pretty good job. And yes, you should let them pay you more. Because why? Because you're not going to find a better job. You're just not. You're going to go to lower pay. And guess what? The people are going to suck. I guarantee you, I can't guarantee you, but I would bet there's a higher statistical chance if you would go to a lower paying job, the people are going to suck more. At least those guys are somewhat professional. At least they're intelligent. Oh, they're autists. They're a little spurgy. Oh, like your entire generation that you went to school with the past quarter century? I think you're used to it now. Please stop being the spoiled suburbanite princess who thinks that your job is supposed to be something fun and amazing and rewarding. And if you're not going to put the effort into having a social life or going out and getting exercise, then yes, expect to be depressed. And changing your job and moving to a different place is not going to help that. Now, I'm okay if you move back home just to save money because you don't have a girl and there's no real social opportunity cost because you don't have a social life. Go get one. You're in a place that has some amazing hiking, some amazing outdoor activities. Now, the season's getting a little warm. Not quite yet. You can still do it. But man, get some hobbies. Go ride a motorcycle. Go do something. Welcome to real life, son. It sucks. And tweaking the little variables is not going to change it. You got a great paying job. You've never worked in a normal economy yet, because that's not your fault, though. But you're sitting on your ass? Oh, I feel sad and depressed. God almighty, do you want to end up like the millennials? So there you go. There's your answer. So out of your 3 options, your third option, which was called man the F up. Stick it out where I am now and try and improve my life outside of work. Yes. Let them continue to overpay me. Oh, no, not being overpaid the monies. Oh, horrors. Have them pay for and grind out a data analysis. You get tuition reimbursement too? Oh, the plight of the young Gen Zers. Whatever will they do? Beauregard, fetch me my fainting couch. I just wish you could be in Minnesota patrolling in minus 25-degree weather. Getting paid, well, it'd probably be around $12 an hour today. Try to find some new hobbies. Yes. Buy a motorcycle. Yeah. Oh, you're in the state for some great motorcycle riding. Absolutely. Absolutely. Make the most of where I am now. Yes. Yes. I would get into hiking and motorcycle riding. You are in a great state for it. So there you go. Any super chats? We got a couple. Taboo Smash. $2. You still alive? Did you see what happened to Bill Gates? Well, what? That he got divorced? Yeah, I saw that. Unless something happened in the news today. I mean, hang on. Anything happened to Bill Gates? I don't hate Bill Gates. I don't hope he's dead. Controversy. I don't care. Okay, he's still alive. I don't care. I don't care about Bill Gates. Swallow Blue, $5 again. When it comes to college, I was initially planning not non-majoring in math and physics and go the PhD, become a theoretical physicist, I think, but not only 1 out of 2. Here's the thing. Don't you could go the academic route, Swallow. The only problem is that it's going to take 8 years, and yeah, the pay is all right, but man, that's some hardcore studying, and your living environment is absolute crap. It is absolute crap. I think you should do engineering, mechanicals, something simple, mechanical, chemical, electrical, whatever. As an undergrad, get a job, get stable, and then go back and get an advanced degree in physics, because that'd be your intellectual interest. I think we're kind of narrowing down your path here a little bit. So we're kind of getting a game plan together. Swallow Blue again for $5. Oh, I see. 2 out of 2. Do I do my research? I'm thinking I'm honestly not worth it. Plus, after I was put in honor math class, I realized how unprepared I am. Well, then you got to study more, man. No, you're not unprepared. You came from a pretty bad. I don't mean that your family is bad, but your environment is not conducive to studying. It is not. You are, I rarely use this, but you do come from a disadvantaged background. Not necessarily abusive, but just like that you need to go to the library to study. You can't be there and study. And yes, math is hard. Don't you dare suburbanite princess me up and like, oh, but math is hard and I'm not good at no. You Swallow, are you a pretty girl with big bazooms? You're not? Guess what? You get to be a human doing, not a human being. And yes, I did not come up with that. All right, that's it. Questions, answers, ahoconsulting.com. See you guys later. Toodles.